Welcome back, this is Dredis with another episode in the LA Rams franchise. We're in week 16 going to be playing the Seattle Seahawks this week. Only 3 more games in the regular season. And truly on the home stretch now. Taking a look at the playoff picture at the moment, we're still second seed in the wild card. At least we're going to be playing a team that is lower ranked than we are, quite a lot lower. So this shouldn't be too much of a difficult game. But then again, Justin Fields is a pretty good quarterback in the game, already developed pretty far. So this is going to be tricky nonetheless. And playoffs are always with their own rules, as we have learned over and over again. Weekly awards. We've got 2 this week. One goes to Lamar Jackson, who really played especially well last week with a 31-36 ratio, 421 pass yards, 4 passing touchdowns, 1 sack only, and 1 rushing touchdown. So that was very well done. And on the defense, we had Kenneth Murray Jr., who received the award with 12 tackles and 1 sack. That's absolutely out of this world. Perfect performance. I do hope that he goes up in depth trade again at some point in time. He was a superstar, now he's down to a star. The 2 players that are up for negotiations are Cameron Jordyn and Corey Durden, and I will not be giving either of these a contract, mainly because we don't have too much money left. As you can see, this would already put us into the negatives. We could work this, of course, by giving him a long-term deal, but then again, I don't think he's worth it, and our team is really very, very well set up as it is. So I'm not really looking to do that. Apart from that, we only have the weekly strategy to take care of, and of course taking a look at the opposing team. Alright, the starting quarterback, Jonathan Westermann, with a start at trade, 23 years old. He's taken over from Drew Lock now, and he's actually not bad. As you can see in his attributes, throw power, short accuracy, throw on the run, pretty good, break sack, pretty good. Few lower ranked attributes are in there, of course, but overall really nothing to underestimate there. Drew Lock is the backup quarterback, as is PJ Walker, so I would say very solid quarterback room, but nothing more than that. At halfback, Chris Carson, the starting running back, is injured, so we're going to be facing Darrell Henderson Jr., the former LA Ram that we let go and who is now working for the Seattle Seahawks. Johnny Morgan is going to be the backup running back here, so a solid halfback situation. We know Darrell Henderson Jr., he is a good running back, not elite, but a very, very good one. Fullback is Ethan Carter, that's unchanged. What about the wide receiver core? Looks to be mostly unchanged as well. We know the Seattle Seahawks very well. We played them so much in the first few years of this franchise, lost to them a lot, especially in season 1 and 2, but then we started turning things around. So DK Metcalf, of course, an elite wide receiver, Tyler Lockett, a good wide receiver, then we've got Tyler Johnson, Traylon Burks, Troy O'Meara, and Aju. I'd say an elite wide receiver with Metcalf, and the other ones, Tyler Lockett is a good one, and then we've got decent wide receivers, so the situation there is pretty okay. Tight end, Noah Fant, still there, but he has improved. He's now a 91 overall. Let me just see, he's a number 13 ranked tight end. He's a very, very solid one. Pretty highly ranked. Jimmy Reeves with a superstar dev trade, a rookie. Now that is sensational. He's going to be improving quite quickly, and G. Scott Jr. is injured. So these 2 will be the opposing tight ends. What about the offensive line? Charles Cross at left tackle. Tony Sapp is his backup. Charles Cross is a very solid left tackle. At left guard, we've got Damian Lewis, also a solid choice. Shane Lemieux behind him. Centers Rodney Hudson and Jake Majors. Rodney Hudson is 35 years old, but still very solid when you look at his stats. Good choice at that position, despite being a bit old. Right guard is Jackson Carman, a decent choice, but nothing more than that. And right tackle is Chuma Edoga, same thing. He's also a decent, but wouldn't even rank him as very good. He's not bad, but not good either. Next up, the defense. Let's take a look here. Chad Tatum is the starting left edge with an 84 overall start F trait. Looks quite solid actually. Top 10% of left ends, so not bad. Right end, we've got Justin Madubuike. We know him well. Joe Cousins, Kentrell Rivers behind him. So two good edge rushers right there. And at D-tackle, DJ Reader is injured. All right, that is positive. Behind him, Devon Hamilton and DJ Davidson. So Devon Hamilton, 27 years old, out of Ohio State, 80 overall, high strength, high tackle. And toughness pretty good, injuries also pretty good, but a solid choice there. DJ Reader we traded with the Seahawks for Lucas Van Ness. Still super happy with the trade and wouldn't have done it any other way. Left outside linebacker Darrell Taylor, Mohamoud Diabete and Tracy Keenan. So three solid left outside linebackers. Darrell Taylor of course, Diabete also, and Keenan, the youngest, a rookie with a 75 overall, actually not that bad, out of Michigan State. Mid linebacker, we've got TJ Edwards, Demui Kennedy, and Shakir Quarterman. Yeah, solid choices, and TJ Edwards is solid. The others, I would say, are decent. Right outside linebacker, Jordyn Brooks, he is an elite player. Number 5 ranked right outside linebacker, top 3%. What a fantastic guy. If I could make one more change at the offensive line, I would change the right outside linebacking position. Anthony Hines is doing well, but putting in Jordyn Brooks, for instance, would just make the world of a difference. Corners are Sidney Jones IV, Sevyn Banks, and Jeff Gladney, who are all quite similarly rated. All quite solid choices at that position. Tariq Woolen and Garrison Kramer are backup choices. Nothing more. Free safeties, Jalen Petre. The normal depth trait. Speed, acceleration, pretty good. Apart from that, not that convincing. Andrew Atkins, strong safety. Jamal Adams, of course. We know his quality. We know that he's dangerous. He's the top 2% of strong safeties, and he's the number 3 ranked strong safety. So absolutely insane. What a great player. And he will be making our life difficult in the backfield. Jordan Tolles is the 2nd strong safety. Kicker is Will Lutz, and the punter is Michael Dixon. All right. So how do we translate that into our weekly game plan? But before we do that, I have one more thing I want to take care of right now. In the last game, if you remember, I changed the fullback around a little bit because I just felt that we could be doing a bit better. The fullback Brycen Hopkins just makes sense, but then I went ahead and I put Breece Hall as my 2nd tight end in here, and that really changed things quite a bit because we almost had no loss in anything. His speed is very good. His acceleration is very good. Of course, he's lower ranked in some statistics, but overall, he's just such a fantastic player. And I'm gonna try this. Maybe this will push us forward a little bit more. Now let's head into the weekly strategy and set the game plan for this week. So what are we gonna do with the Seattle Seahawks? Contain the scramble. What about passing? We could go for the medium passing. Sure that we could break that up. Let's go with the medium passing. Try to stop them. We will be going with half pads until the playoffs. It's just not worth it getting a little bit more experience points, but risking injuries to our key players, which is why we're gonna go ahead here and just fix this in this way. What about our offensive game plan? The blitz counter does make sense. Get as much time as we can for Lamar Jackson for him to pick his passes. What about the team profile? We are gonna go with, I think 5 sacks should work. We're gonna go for that. Sack the QB 3 times. The offensive coordinator, we're gonna pass for 275 yards. And we will, of course, win the turnover battle. Okay, offensive training has completed. I see no injuries. I see a lot of focus points, bonus experience points. That's all very positive. What about defense? Don't want to see injuries. But all right, no injuries. That is fantastic. We reduced fatigue a little bit. Now let's upgrade the players. And then we're going to head into the game. Okay, only one upgrade. It's Kenneth Murray Jr. I'm going to put that into field general. It's now a 90 on base. Acceleration, man coverage, tackle, and zone coverage. That is just fantastic. I want to take a look at the roster because I'm not sure if we have a problem with Michael Mayer and his fatigue levels. Let's see. Alright, fatigue, he's a little bit impacted. Injury is okay, 97 stamina is okay. But yeah, I think we're going to be starting him despite everything else. And we are going to go, is a trade-off? Is it worth it? He does have such fantastic impact blocking and lead blocking, as well as the trucking. The catching is good. I think I'm gonna make Breece Hall a tight end. That just makes sense. Okay, so now we've got Brycen Hopkins at the fullback position. We can always revert to other players if this doesn't work. And we've got Breece Hall as the tight end up here. I also switched his position, so now he's naturally in there. Apart from that, I see no need to fix anything on offense or defense. So without any further delay, let's get into the game. There we go. It's Westermann out onto the field here in Seattle. We are the away team, so we're going to be facing one of our former rivals. I'm going to say former because in the past seasons we haven't really had that many troubles with him. Maybe we can get a good game going. Let's see, we're going to start out with one of those safer plays like a cross drag. No need to risk anything here. And if things work, never change a winning formula. Let's see, can we get him into the backfield here? Yes, we can. Tyquan Thornton. Well done. Number 3, catching up. Here we go. Stopping him. We're at the 50. 25 yards reception. And we're going to keep going in a similar fashion here. The play action double cross should do the trick. I like those crossing runs. We've got Thornton or Chase as options. I don't want to put too much pressure on Mayer. There we go. Thornton evades the tackle here with a little jump. Jumping out of bounds. Stopping the clock here. But Tyquan Thornton really doing well with his speed. And now we're going to have a shorter on the shorter route, and I think I'm going to go with him. It's the uncontested route most of the time. Hardly many players there most of the time. Sometimes there are quite a few players there blocking the routes, but most of the time it just works out quite well. We're going to go for a left-hand side run here. Again, Thornton taken down here. Number 30, number 3 coming across, stopping the run. And we're going to go with the mesh spot now. Next up, Atwell or Mayer. I'm trying to not put too much pressure on Mayer. Oof. Just got the ball away. Sack was incoming. We'll go with the bench switch here. And I think Atwell should be a good option. His release is a bit slower. Well caught by Mayer. He's just the best option. And he's doing so well. Such an important part of our offensive style of play. Because we could always go for other players, but he's just such a reliable part of the play. Oh, almost number 23 was there. That was a little bit risky. Let's go with this one here. And as you can see, the tight end runs are just always the safest options. There we go. Taken down quite emphatically by defense. But we're not gonna risk anything here. We're gonna go forward to this run with Cam Akers here. And we're inside. Number 92 does come across, tries to stop us, but Cam Akers too much momentum going forward. And we're into the end zone, the first touchdown in this away game against the Seattle Seahawks. Just look at that beautiful patch of space there. Justin Madubuike tried stopping Cam Akers, but didn't get there in time. And the Seahawks strike back with a touchdown. A little bit surprised here, but we're going to go the play action cross. Tutu Atwell, Jamar Chase also maybe a good option. Oh, and that is picked. That was not a good throw. And that is Jamal Adams. When I threw the ball out, I knew that it was going to be picked. It was just a little bit too slow in the air. Atwell didn't have the best of positions, and defense limits them to a field goal. That is entirely on me. Entirely on me. What a unnecessary thing to do here. Tyquan Thornton getting away from Jamal Adams actually, but then stop by number 23. That's Sidney Jones, the fourth. And yeah, things look pretty fairly matched up. But of course we want to be victorious here. There we go. Oh, smacked away by Jamal Adams. Smack it away. Let's take a look at that one. Lamar Jackson moves out here and then gets the ball forward. And the ball was just smacked away here. Would have been very nice. Maybe I should have gone for the secure catch. I wanted to go for the running catch, but yeah. Smacked away by Jamal Adams. Almost got through. Almost got through there. And that is something that Tutu Atwell still needs to learn, of course. Number 56. That's Jordyn Brooks. Just takes down the little Tutu Atwell in a definite mismatch in terms of weight. And right, we've got the distorted play arc, and that is actually the base momentum. And we get away. Yeah, we're gonna get the first down now. With Lamar Jackson rush here. Let's go to smash return. Tutu Atwell. Gonna be the short route runner. Maybe Thornton would also be a good option. Ooh, yeah, that was the block by number 38. That was Petre. Just coming across and standing in the way. Off we go. Let's get the screen going. Cam Akers, yeah, shoved out of bounds here. 3 Seattle Seahawks players just taking him out here. Let's see, can we get Atwell in a good position again? His release is something that we really need to work upon. Yeah, it's catastrophic. And we're going to go for a Lamar Jackson touchdown here. I think it's time for a little dance. Oh yeah, that's it. All right, defense stops them in the second quarter. That is important. Gonna go for a trail shake here. Try to throw him off with Atwell and get Jamar Chase into the mix. Can we get... Joe Brooks is an elite player. That's why he got the stop on us. Otherwise, I think we would have been away. I really like the uniforms that the Seattle Seahawks are sporting. Those helmets and the dark blue and neon green. There we go. Good run by Michael Mayer. Taking down my number 30. We shove forward 14-10. We are ahead. And let's go with... let's actually try and go with another slip screen here. Actually worked well. Actually worked quite well. Come on, Cam. Get out of there. Yeah, I had to get it away. Otherwise, would have risked the sack. But the pressure was there. And didn't get the ball away accurately. Justin Shorter, Mayer, maybe Thornton. Thornton would be my preferred option, actually, but it always is Mayer who's opening up. Number 3. That's Banks shoving him out of bounds. It just goes to show that when you have certain players that are very reliable, there's hardly any way around them. Smacked away here, number 56. We're going to have to settle for a field goal in the stadium here of the Seahawks. Only slightly windy, but no problem for Tyler Bass. That's the ball between the sticks. And the ball was held by Bo Nix. There we go, a little rhyme for you. And here we go. Alright, back on the board again. Gonna go with the slot cross here. Mayer, maybe Atwell. Gonna have to work on his release. Alright. Jesus Christ. Jamal Adams with quite the hit, but Michael Mayer, absolute heroics. Just take a look at that. Gets the ball. Banks is taken out. Brooks is avoided. Then I trucked into the air, which was still a little bit silly looking, but managed to get pretty far actually. We're gonna call it timeout now, because I would like to get on the board one more time. It's actually a pretty cool stadium as well. Alright, so what are we gonna go for? I think a mesh spot should work with Breece Hall, Tutu Atwell in the mix here. Alright, Breece Hall not really getting there, not able to connect. Let's get Jamar Chase going, shall we? Alright, there we go. And that is an elite quarterback and an elite wide receiver. Beautifully connecting. And great throw, great route. And not even Jamal Adams could do anything about that. Not even able to catch up here. Alright, that was well done. Into the third quarter, defense stops them again. Let's go to play action, double cross. Tyquan Thornton or Jamal Chase. Michael Mayer is such a beast. Went for the aggressive catch. Held onto the ball. And don't know what he's doing here. But, I mean, whatever he's celebrating, it's really well deserved. Take a look at that. Covered by Jamal Adams, but he goes up, gets the ball, holds onto the ball, doesn't drop it. Not even after that contact. That was well done. We're going to go with a bench now. Let's see if we can't get Chase free towards the left-hand side here. He's got a good matchup. Now towards the left. Jump. Holds. Nope, he dropped the ball. Well, that was not great. 2nd and 10 at the 47. Clock is stopped. Thornton now my option, but again, I'd like to go for Chase. And there we go. Secure catch. Nope. I could have sworn that that was in bounds, but nothing happening. Again, can we get Chase involved, or is it going to be Mayer again? Why is that so badly overthrown? That was horrendous. It was just such a bad pass. Why? Why? I was waiting for Jamar Chase to get out of there. Was I moving? Yes, but then I set the feet. Completely free path. If we get that there in time, it's another touchdown for us. But not going to happen. We will have to punt. And that is a little bit annoying. Gonna use the wind here, Maurice. There we go. Accurate kick. Right outside hash. And there we go. Great punt at the 5-yard line. And say what you will about my skills, but punting is on par most of the time. So defense stops them again after only a few plays. That is super important. Justin Shorter will be my focus here. And 57 just stopping quite quickly. That's Edwards. And it's just absolutely awesome that we can get so many players involved. We have options, and options. Oh my god. Went for the safe catch actually. Didn't seem to work that well. Play action post shot here. Mayer is gonna be my choice. I'm not gonna risk another punt. What a hit by Jamal Adams. But still not able to get the ball out of the hands for Michael Mayer. Let's go the quick pitch for once. Left hand side. Everybody on the left side for the block. There we go. Nope. No way back stops us. Actually lose a yard. Gonna go for a bunch drive now. We've got Akers right hand side run, Thornton left hand side run. And that should work. What a good one. And then it's Banks again. Shoving Thornton out of bounds. I'll go with a curl. It's actually Breece Hall who we're looking for, but I am again looking for Thornton. Oh, can't hold on to the ball. And the pass statistic today will be way worse for Lamar Jackson. Just not working as well. Jamar Chase has a good matchup. So let's see who we can get into the end zone. Yeah. Breece Hall was pretty free there, but decided to go myself. Make sure that we get the yards. Now Breece Hall, for sure, as the short route runner. Oh, why? And that's Banks. He's been having such a good game all game long. No chance. I'm catching up. And that's annoying. That truly is annoying. I don't get it. I don't know why some of these plays are just so bad. There we go. This is Mayer. First one against Petra.
Let's go, baby.
That's fair play by Dixon there. And starting off the fourth quarter, looking for Jamar Chase on that route. Just hold on to the ball, man. Well done. But 20 and 34. This is not going to be winning any awards this week. Last week, Offensive Player of the Week in the NFC. This week, again, far away from that form. Sidney Jones IV shoving out of bounds here. We're going to go with a zone fake jet. See if we can't get them mixed up here. Oof. Defense is actually surprisingly resilient, but it could be because I'm just playing so badly. Almost smacked away. 4th and 3. Come on, guys. Gonna go with the dagger. Breece Hall is gonna be my target here. Right, well done. Secure catch here, and we keep moving forward. We're making it way more exciting than it needs to be. As always. Right, let's see. Oh my god. Just focusing on the players. Running. Number 12. Comes in pretty uncontested, actually. So waiting for the players. Actually was waiting for Jamar Chase to go for his run. Went straight towards him. As Schultz can't hold off number 12. And then I noticed him here. Tried to react, but didn't work. Did not work. So we're going to go the mesh spot again. Left-hand side run. Maybe we can get Akers free. We will have to complete quite a lot of distance here. 3rd and 16. Oh man. Let's flip here. 4 verticals. We need Chase to really step up now. What? Wow. Oh, God. And an injury for Will Lampkin. 50-yard field goal. Gonna go for that now. Slightly inaccurate. It should work because the wind is so strong. And it's good. Now we need our defense to step up. Alright, and they do just that. That is fantastic. Don't know why that was a lob pass. But it was just terrible. Cam Akers absolutely swarmed by Madubuike and Jordyn Brooks. We're gonna switch him out for Brian Allen. 2nd and 5. Let's go to close zone strong. Left-hand side run here, Akers. We have so many options. And we're getting closer and closer. Should be 3rd and 1. So what's it gonna be? 3rd and run. Alright. Gonna go for a halfback drive. Left-hand side run. I know that. Just need some space. And we get the space. And that's gonna be such a great run towards the 1-yard line. 1 minute 21 still to be played. And we'll of course be bringing out. Okay. It's always a bit weird when we're 1 yard away. And it's not a fullback run. There's something from the goal line formation. There we go. Brycen Hopkins does well as our fullback here. This makes sense a little bit, though switching him out. He's a little bit speedier, I feel like, a bit taller. But in the end, 1 minute 7 is now what we still have to play. Alright, what are we going to do? I don't want to go with these plays. I actually want to go with some pass plays here. Let's go with this mesh spot here. Can we get Akers into the end zone? And out of bounds at the 1. Didn't want to risk a hit on a fumble. Because if there's anything I despise, it's those stupid fumbles. Alright, Lamar Jackson will now be unable to drop the ball. There we go. Tyquan Thornton completely free on the left side. And this is it. 40 versus 24. Quite a clear-cut affair now. And that's going to be the game. What's the ending? The end score will be... Well, you're not going to show us? Alright, here we go. 41-31. Yeah, as I said, the quarterback rating is bad because completion rate went down. 2 interceptions. It's just not something that is deserving of a player of his stature. But Jackson and Akers really did well. Darrell, Henderson also. I always like seeing former players doing well. Mayer, Thornton, Chase. And so is Mayer with the most receiving yards. He's just such a reliable player. How many tackles for loss? Carl Laftis got 1. How many sacks? Carl Laftis, Cam Jordyn, Anthony Hines, Noah Sewell. How many interceptions? None. Alright, only Gladney. Yeah, it was Gladney with the number 30. And Banks with the number 3. Those two really had a field day. Did very well. Our left guard, Will Lampkin, will get an upgrade now. He's now a 76 and a 74 on base without the buffs. That is that's very positive. 22 years old, such a long way to go still. And yeah, here we are. We finished the game. I think we finished it quite well. I'm going to be upgrading the franchise staff just so that we spend all of these points. But we can really be pretty satisfied with what we achieved here. It just worked so well, and despite making mistakes, despite having those interceptions, we come away with a win, and it's now 12-3. 2 more games to go, one against the Miami Dolphins, and then in the final week, one against the Kansas City Chiefs, and then we will be in the playoffs, and that will be the first small step towards our season goal, making it to the Super Bowl, and of course winning the Super Bowl, because we have such a fantastic team. Anything else would be a disappointment. I enjoyed the game, hope you did as well. As always, if you did, please drop me a like, that helps so much. And yeah, thank you for watching, see you next time.